Have you guys seen this new shit where Mark Ruffalo or the Hulk is going after Elon Musk because I think Elon Musk and Alexander Ocasio-Cortez, Alexander Ocasio-Cortez is like criticizing him for creating the $8 verified feature. Here's the thing though, right? I'm a pretty big Elon fan. Not blindly, like I still criticize some of the things he does, and I think his involvement in China with Tesla is definitely going to jeopardize that company in the long run. I don't know, just my hunch on it. But he's done some great things, and I'm not going to go and deny that. I'm not stupid enough to just blindly believe everything, but you got to understand some of the things he's done, right? So, but at the same time, the stuff that he's doing right now is a little bit pissy. I feel like it's really, really annoying. It's just really just getting on my nerves, or getting on people's nerves, really, as you can see from AOC and Mark Ruffalo's comments on Twitter. But here's the thing, I got a question for you guys. Who cares? Like, who gives a shit, okay? The guy's like the richest guy in the world. If he wants to buy Twitter and use it as his personal fucking toilet paper, money printer, then he can do that. It's up to them. Now, should he? The truth is, right, I'll tell you, Elon going on and actually being super vocal on Twitter after some of these like new things come out or whatever, like that's stupid. Like if you're up there, right? If you think you're really up there, which Elon I think is, why are you barking at the folks that are trying to chomp at your feet? Like who cares? Who cares about these people? Like, especially AOC, like she's trying to get more publicity. I think Elon's probably the most followed person on Twitter, right? So it's like she's definitely getting that publicity shtick, or the bad publicity is good publicity bullshit. But check out this article, man. Check out this tweet, right? So it all starts when AOC goes and says, okay, hey, Elon Musk, I have your attention. Why should I pay $8 to just get bricked when, we say stuff that you don't like or whatever? You guys got to remember, Twitter is a company. It's not a person. And there's countless amounts of evidence pointing to Twitter actually censoring other people from the other side of the spectrum or whatever, other side of the political aisle. Now, politically speaking, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm pretty much right in the middle. I don't even know what my views are, to be honest. But I just look at bullshit and I'm like, nope, I call that shit out. But here's the thing, it's funny because now that Elon buys it, everyone thinks he's like right wing or whatever, and they're like, no, you can't silence us. I feel like that's what's happening here, right? Because she's basically saying the same shit that the other side is saying, maybe just not a few months ago before Elon bought it or whatever the case. But anyway, Mark Ruffalo is also like super left leaning, and he goes and says, for the love of decency, get off Twitter, hand the keys over to someone who actually does this as an actual job. Who are you talking about? Like what do you, okay, who fucking does this as an actual job? Who sits there and actually looks at people's tweets and shit? I'm sure Twitter had some people doing that, but like realistically speaking, guys, this kind of stuff can be automated. Like I'm in the tech industry, I have done stuff like this where it reads text and goes through context. It's not difficult. So I'm pretty sure that's what Elon's going to do. He's from an automated fashion have a sort of like a system, right? Instead of it just being based on someone's hurt feelings or whatever the case is. As a response to this, Elon basically says not everything that AOC is saying is basically true, and which is like, it's a very blatant statement, but it's nowadays I feel like, regular people or lay people or whatever you want to call them, they look at these people and they say, oh look, they must know what they're doing because they're in this position or that position, not understanding how they fully got there.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay.
I don't think Mark Ruffalo should be talking shit because, I mean, as actors, these guys are like the old elites of the old world, right? Like back in the 80s and 90s when the internet wasn't really that big of a thing, they were the source of information to go to. They had the money and the influence. So if they needed to do world events like Richard Gere and Tibet and all this stuff, they could, give you that sort of insight if you watch their content or whatever the case is. But nowadays, anybody can have more information than Mark Ruffalo, and I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure the common informed populace is much more informed and much more connected with what's actually going on in society than a bunch of, A-list actors that sit there in their cushy mansions. Like, shut up, Mark Ruffalo. Like, why don't you sit and be the Hulk? And it's not, okay, so like, Mark Ruffalo saying you should hand this over to someone who actually does this as a job. What is your job? Your job is to act. Your job is to literally convince other people that the performance you're giving is the actual performance and not you as a person. That's your job. So like really, like you should stick to your job then. Follow your own advice, right? Now, at the end of the day, I don't really agree with anything that Elon's doing right now, to be honest, just because it's like, dude, just shut up. Like, if I know you're trying to fight for free speech and all this, and that's great, but the more you talk and the more you entertain these idiots, it just comes off like you're really whiny, right? So I don't know. I feel like it's a bad look on Elon to go and actually reply to some of these people, and it's like, just shut up, man. Just let it be. Let these people come at you, but at the end of the day, build the businesses out to what you what you think they're going to do, and let the action do the talking instead of, you know, actually doing the talking on Twitter. Twitter, I feel like, is a place where it's just a bunch of children arguing and yelling at each other. It's like social media kindergarten. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Feel free to subscribe if you like this content. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.